What up, y'all? Happy New Year's countdown, Eve, and all that. Yo, don't get too drunk. Don't get too drunk. Yo, look, I just woke up, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I've been working so much, right? I've been working so much, man, that I come home, I be taking naps, man. Yo, remember when your kids was small, young, and they used to take them naps? How y'all hear me? Y'all hear me good? I came home this whole week, man. Cause I'm telling you, I've been in the Matrix. Um, we had that. We supposed to get some snow tonight, man, but I don't think they're gonna call us in. Hey, May, but I doubt it because they know a lot of the guys are supposed to be like a dusting coating, which ain't much, which ain't really nothing, right? It ain't really nothing. Hold on calls, man. Most motherfuckers ain't talking about none right now. They in the way. They are distractions, right? They not working, right? They are distractions. Oh yeah, we sound good. Damn, the levels is all the way up, man. This microphone is crystal clear, so I gotta be careful. This shit picks up everything. God damn. Um, well yeah, I dropped a lot of content today, man. Just playing around, getting ready for 2026. Um, I just feel like digital creating, and I'm on my boxing wave right now. Majority of the digital boxing creators are scammers and frauds, man. Um, most of them invested in the illusion, and then they got all you guys at the bottom with no motion, confused, because you have no clue what actual receipts look like, actual stamps and certifications are, and we're heading into 2026, and you guys are all being drowned right now. Drowned. I just dropped a fire Bruce Carrington video, old Bruce Carrington video that was on my catalog. How you doing, man? Smash that like button. What is your name? I'm gonna call you Burn, Mr. Burns. Smash that like button. Donate to the channel, man. Throw $1 in the cash app, man. Throw $1 in the cash app, man. Yeah, I just dropped a fire Shushu Carrington video with Coach Green. You know the vibes, man. Yo, these are gems, right? That I have been dropping through the years, right? Throughout the years that they wasn't even going overlooked. Like I said, the boxing community, the online community consists of jealous digital haters. They're digital haters. And I've been dropping work. Just not Team Tucker work, but work on top of work on top of work. Shanewz boxing work. And appreciate that, man. Almighty Burn Sender. Floating Heart. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The Floating Heart is 10 gems. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, man. First gift of the new year, right? New Year celebration, right? Thank you so much for that, man. Smash the like button as well. Salute, salute. But y'all been putting out years upon years and years, right? Because I dropped that Earl Spence when he screamed Jackson flat, man. Right? He screamed Jackson flat, man. He was clean then, man. Pure. Right? He was on his path to destruction, though. He was on his path to destruction. But I think, like I said earlier, when I was doing the Call Chronicles, when he thought he could diss me, right? He thought he could diss me and front on me, and he wasn't gonna be, condemned for that, man. You one thing about, I'm very spiritual and biblical. My name is biblical. My name is Shalom. Hello, goodbye, peace. I am of Moses, right? The chosen, right? It's like what God told Moses, take this staff. I am with you. I am a staff. And he didn't know that. And he dissed me. He attempted to diss me. But what he did was he got weak. He lost his magic. And you see, he hasn't been back in the ring since. He hasn't been back in the ring since, man. And I told y'all that Terrence Crawford was going to beat the living life out of him because God showed it to me. He showed it to me, man. And I seen it. But way before the fish fry or the what did y'all call it? What did a lot of people deem it? The T-Mobile massacre. I witnessed it, man. I witnessed it. And I witnessed the whole ordeal when Terrence Crawford walked to the ring and he walked to the weigh-in and he was playing, hey man, I seen all of that. That was the prophecy, it was the vision. He played, hey Mr. Carter, where have you been? Right? And he looked like a slave, right? Terrence Crawford looked dirty, right? That's what you guys would say because he was unshaved. His beard was nappy. His hair was nappy. So, in the eyes of the public, he was dirty, but no, he was pure. He was clean. He was in the wilderness. And the rest is history. Now look at Terrence Crawford. Just retired on top. On top. I want to play a little something that I seen Bo Mac. Bo Mac was, I think I shared it. Did I share? Hold on. I got a lot going on. You see everybody hitting me up right now. Look, I did not. I didn't even do this live at the desk. Right? It's 8:03. Everybody wants to call me now because they see I'm about to deliver the goods. Right? Because that's what I'm doing, delivering the goods. Yeah. My uncle has some pit bull puppies, man. They fired too. They are fired. Yeah, I remixed that Shushu Carrington joint. And the word of the night is don't get too drunk. And I'm gonna tell you why. If you get too drunk, you're gonna be drunk all year. You're gonna be drunk all year, man. That's how you want to bring the new year in, just a drunk fool. Man, look at Abdul again, acknowledged by the Cleveland Cavs. Man, that's dope, man. That is dope. All right. Abdullah Mason got it acknowledged. I'll probably do something on that as well. The land. He is from the land. They acknowledged him at the Cleveland Cavaliers game. That got to be kind of dope, right? NBA franchise. Remember the Cleveland Browns gave it up to him as well. It is normal I put peanut butter on my toes and let my dog lick it. Oh man, that's different. You got a different type of fetish there going on there, fella. But it is what it is, that's what you into. That's what you into. We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here, man. And I got a couple dogs, man. I got a couple dogs. I got a American Bully. I got a mixed breed. And she got a lab pit. You got everything in you, right? You a mixed breed. I got a couple. Just putting some stuff together for y'all right now. We're gonna jump over to the IG. But put it in the comment section. WCS, man. Happy New Year. Yeah, they can't lie no more, WCS. They know they look. It's cool when they do it. It's cool when they do it. Tell all these digital creator haters to come out the bushes, man. Tell all these digital creator haters that was in the AI effects and thumbnails and all of that come out of the bushes because they see what's going on over here on this source wave. Shanewz Boxing LLC. Put it in the comment section, man. Smash the like button. Likes are free, but throw $1 in the Cash App, man. Throw $1 in the Cash App, man. But I want to get to this content on IG real quick, right? You know, shout out to Gully TV and Uncasa. I meant to do a little bit of Gully TV on this. I overlooked some of the content that Gully put out to spark the Uncasa beef. Over $25, bro. That shit is over $25, man. A quarter and a nickel. A quarter and a nickel, right? Add up a dub and a nickel is a quarter. That's what that's over. Man, did y'all see this knockout right here? Look, yo, this died. I'm gonna show this knockout, then I'm gonna slide off. Look at that. He got hit with 2 left hooks. See, this is what happens when you put guys in the ring. This was a pro box showcase fight. That guy had no business in the ring. It showed, man. But look what happened. He got the highlight knockout. This guy almost lost his life. See, the typical fan that watches boxing, that kind of came up like the Brian Norman Jr. knockout, right? But see, the Brian Norman Jr. knockout was just like that, but it was on a grander scale with a bigger machine behind it, and they pushed the propaganda. And then we seen what happened with Brian Norman Jr. I happened to catch his dad on Millie City. Shout out to Millie City. Glad you had him on there, but I still think you are exploiting these guys because you had him on there, and now it seems like he has more beef with Greg Hackett and YSM, right? And to me, that's like Jerry Springer shit that Millie City does. He always tries to make the brothers set trip on each other. Hopefully in 2026, they will wake up and they will start seeing, no knock on his platform or nothing, but it's like, yo, when are you guys gonna stop going to the Vlad TVs and crashing out, so to say, like beefing with one another over content and reactions? Like seeing you're in your feelings and you're calling these guys bums, right? And me and you, we had our issue, but my people's told me to let it go. I did let it go, but one thing about me, if you front on me, it's up. I'm gonna always remember that, especially if you judge me and I'm not who you thought I was when you judged me. I'm always gonna go up and front on you. Everything that those dudes are saying about you is valid. You got to eat that, man. It's valid. You looked it dumb. You told your son to run into the fire. You did that. And he did it. He listened to his father and ran into the fire and got burned. And got burned in the second round. So it is what it is, man. Like, you got to eat that, man. You let a snake, no disrespect to Bill, but Bill's a snake, rock you to sleep. He rocked you to sleep, man. And, you got your title taken, but you're young in the game. You could always bounce back. It's nothing. It's a loss. Some of the greatest champions in sport of history of boxing have lost. But it is what it is, right? But I want to get over here. Like my grandmother would say, put that right here, right? I want to get over here. Put that right here. Whoa. Did y'all see my shoo video with Coach Reed? Coach Reed been a hitter in the game for years on y'all, man. I told y'all, look, if you really was rocking with my channel, I told you I was gonna build my kids up to just take over, and they are. They there already, man. I showed the a lot of you niggas is in the jealous fan zone bushes, right? Yo, my video with my daughter interviewing Timothy Bradley, I posted it on my IG page. Yo, not one person liked it. You niggas is sad. You know why you're sad? Because it got over 250 views. That's why I created the No Jealous Fan Zone. This video right here over 250 views with a Hall of Famer, 3-time world champion, right? Right here, look at this. Now, one person hit the like button. So when I front on you boxing content, digital haters, this is why. Because how do you sit around and talk about Timothy Bradley? You talk about this guy right here, Earl Spence. Look, one like, right? Yeah, that got one like. But the views, see, I'm all about the views now because that's what y'all was into. See, the views are exposing all of you weirdos, suckers, cowards, right? Because y'all are watching. But like I've been told you, you've been hitting the like button on my work. Just not when I posted. Yes, 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 yes. Y'all been hitting the like button on my work. Just not when I posted, man. That is why I say what I say. It's cool when they do it, huh? But look at this fire gem right here before I get into the Bomac feature. Hit the like button real quick, man. Fire.
Listo para conquistar desde Brownsville, Brooklyn. Sintamos la energía juntos.
Brownsville, Brooklyn in the building, about to get the knockout.
You already know, baby.
You know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
Yes, sir. Do your thing, Shu.
Yes, sir.
Yes, do your thing, Shu. I put the nice edit on that. Shout out to my team. Shout out to my team. Yeah, January 31st. He's fighting for the official world title, man. He's fighting for the official world title, man. January 31st. It's going to be epic, man. Another world champion in that small little community section of Brownsville, Brooklyn. Shoo Carrington, man. But that was fire that night, man. You know, you guys overlooked that, man. How did y'all overlook this, man? Look, that's what my daughter was missing, a tooth front teeth. Green was about 5 years old, man. That was baby green all in the mix, man. Look, around world champions, man. Look at baby green's sauce, man. Brownsville, Brooklyn in the building, about to get the knockout.
You already know, baby.
You know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
Yes, sir. Do your thing, Shu.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know the vibes. Yeah, you know the vibes. Come on, man. Y'all niggas are sit online for 4 or 5 hours, 3 hours, man. All I do is show receipts now, man. Yeah. Whoa. I just don't know why. Hating hoes ain't happy. And happy hoes ain't hating. And real niggas ain't hating. A lot of you ain't real niggas, man. How's the content looking though, man? Smash the like button, throw $1 to cash out. Likes are free. Trick get off me. Well, let's go over here, man. This right here was powerful. This right here was powerful. Yo, Big Dog Robinson, right? We're gonna run it down. Yo, Big Dog was my favorite player. Shout out to my boy Eric Smiles, man. I think it was my sophomore year. He bought me the Glenn Robinson jersey, purple joint. If y'all know, I was the Jersey King. But my boy Eric Smiles, for my birthday, my 16th birthday, I always remember that. He got me the Big Dog, the Glenn Robinson jersey, man. Big Dog was my favorite player, man. Yo, Big Dog was a beast. Let's look at his highlights real quick. I know this don't got no music on it, so I'm going to show it. This dude was different. Yo, if you know, you know, man. If he play in the league now, I don't think nobody can fuck with him.
One contact sport to a non-contact sport. Foul was on deep.
He got so much game.
Only 2 of the top 8. They're the only team playing today with 33.
He had so much game, baby.
Purdue hustles up Robinson. Robinson. Oh, my.
The audience I'd like to hear that everybody
He was number one to the Bucks, but he dropped 49 points in a college game, bro. 1994. That's almost a 50 spot, man. Daniel, what's going on, man? Happy New Year to you as well, man. Happy New Year, man. Hit the like button, man. But yeah, 49 points, man. That was big dog, man. Glenn Robinson, man. One of my favorites, man. One of my favorites. Well, let's move on, y'all. This ain't gonna be a long one. Look, they got these flies are fly. Shaquan Tiafimo. Of course, my guy. Look, I had to post my guy, man. I just showed my content with him. I got interviews with him, his dad. Shout out to Team Carrington, man. Darn, we don't get no snow, or we don't have a rough week like how we just had this week. I'm there. I'm at the ring fight, man. I'm at the ring. I'm there. I'm gonna be at Madison Square Garden, definitely. This is Big Sam. Shout out to Big Sam. Big Sam is a content maker. He fought on the Aiden Ross thing. These guys are making a lot of money. These guys are making a lot of money, man. They're not actual boxers, but Big Sam wants to fight. I know Big Sam's manager, right? Big Sam is a funny dude. He puts out content, but he knocked this dude out right here. But he really wants to go pro and be a serious fighter. Maybe he might be doing something in 2026. But that was Big Sam right here putting the blows on this fella right here, man. He dropped and put him out in the first round. I said Big Sam put the sauce on him. Look. Oop, there it is. Oop, there it is. It's a big heavyweight, man. You know? This was the Aiden Ross card. I think this was the same card that Charleston White might have fought on. There goes Chantel the boss. It's tax season, so you know she's about to run the bag up. That is Dylan Price's older sister. You know, shout out to her. Here is Abdullah right here. Look, Abdullah. Dula. Yeah, it's Abdullah. These are the first guys I ever shot ringside for, man. Dula, to see his transition and growth. He was being honored last night at the Cleveland Cavaliers game. The land. That's dope. But him and all of his brothers. Shout out to that family, man. They move like a unit to squad. Definitely respect it, man. But Cleveland, how dope is that, man? As a 21-year-old world champion, I think he might be 22 now, right? Or 21, 22-year-old world champion to be honored by the NBA franchise as well as the NFL franchise, because the Cleveland Browns did something for him. So I'm pretty sure baseball season, if it was baseball season, the Cleveland Indians. So he was acknowledged by the sports franchises, professional sports franchises in his city, the land, because he's a world champion, man. And sources say, my insider sources say, that 2026 he will be having a hometown bout in Cleveland. That's pretty dope, man. They're moving him. Well, they're not moving. He's the champion, so they are grooming him to be larger than life, and it's looking like it's working already. What do y'all think? Put it in the comments section, right? Put it in the comments section. But this was kind of dope to me, man. Dula. I watched him grow up, man.
Yeah, man, we had Cavs game, man. Where we at, y'all? What we about to do? Come on.
They was balling. Look. They was balling, man. Look. There he is. Look, yo, man, king of the city, man. King, let me get this alike, man. Dula. That's how his dad says it. Dula. I shot his fight, man. I was right there in his corner. Dula. That's how he does it, man. I mean, I told y'all. I might have to remix that video. But I think if I remix that video, you're gonna say I'm clout chasing. Clout shit, right? The actual content creators that clout chase with no real content, all they do is clout chase reactions and trolling. Y'all don't call them clout chasers. But somebody like me that has really covered this guy, shot him ringside, walked into weigh-ins with him and his brothers and Ak and Barack, and said that he was going to be Top Rank's next superstar. I put that video out, and y'all say I'm clout chasing. Well, I'm just speaking on my experiences. But never mind, man. Never mind. Never say never. This ain't going to be a long live stream either, man. I'll do a nice long one tomorrow. Maybe I have a Shanewz boxing. I'll do a Shanewz boxing panel, man. Hit up some of the guys, right? Because that's what you guys do. You guys organize live streams. So maybe y'all hit up CW and Gumbo and Malik, see if they want to come on and have start the new year off with a Shanewz boxing LLC, panel, man. All right. But that was Dula.
Estoy listo
Now we see,
para
man.
conquistar.
You like how I
desde
use the
Brownsville,
Spanish on there,
Brooklyn.
right?
Sintamos
That's
la
all my
energía
Boricua.
juntos.
Brownsville, Brooklyn in the building, about to get the knockout.
You already know, baby.
You know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
Yes, sir. Do your thing, Shu.
Yes, sir.
You see, we had the mask and shit on. So it was probably around COVID. Yo, look, years and years of work. Years and years of work, man. Overlooked, man. Now y'all just drowning in the winter sauce, man. Years and years of work, man. But this is, I'm gonna end it right here. I'm not gonna stay on that long. This right here moved me, man. This right here moved me. Shout out to
But the whole fucking world is watching you. The whole fucking world knows who Terrence Crawford is. They want to see that Terrence Crawford. They want to see how good he is. See it.
yeah, they was having church, man. Yeah, they was in there listening. Look, I told you, man. See, Bud is a relative of mine on the low, man. I didn't even know it, man. Yeah, I had no clue, man, but I should have knew because I could fight, man. Asked about me. I beat a lot of niggas up, man. He's a Jones, man. Terrence Crawford is a Jones, man. Yeah, he has Jones blood, man. We can fight, man. We're warriors, man. He's from the Jones tribe, man. He's a warrior, man. He was niggas laughed at me, right? When I said this, I was like, I don't listen to gangster rap shit. If I'm about to turn up. I said I could be playing some Stevie Wonder slow jam and see a nigga I got an issue with him do him dirty, right? I said, well, so when I see niggas, they gotta listen to drill music and all this shit to get in the zone, I'd be like, man, them niggas is pussy, man. Them niggas is pussy, man. They ain't really about that life. They trying to trick themselves, right? Does that make any sense, man? You gotta listen to some shit to get in the zone, right? Some shit that you think is hard or gangster. No, you're tricking yourself. You're not like that. I'm gonna just share a quick one with y'all, right? I remember, right? They said that me and my brother, man, shout out to him. I'm gonna hit him up later, man. Wish him a happy new year. I'll put some of his content out. All right. But I remember we was riding. They said we was banging at breakfast. Y'all was playing A Ribbon in the Sky. All right. Oh, so long, right? We was riding. And we seen some guys that we had issues with, and it was up, man. And I always remember that because that nigga was laughing, right? I told that when I got back in the car, right? We had our Jason's lyric moment. Remember the scene of Jason's lyric where Bokeem, he told Alan Payne's character Jason. He said, "You see them two niggas downstairs?" And my brother used that on the album. He said, "You see them two niggas downstairs? I took care of that." Right? He was like, "I took care of that." Right? Cause that's what I told my brother, right? I was like, y'all work that nigga, right? I was like, y'all work that nigga. And we got back in the ride, Stevie Wonder, Ribbon in the Sky was still playing. And that nigga was laughing. He was like, yo, turn this shit off. I said, man, that's what I'm listening to, man. What you mean turn this off, man? I had Stevie Wonder bumping, man. Ribbon in the Sky. And you know who I got that from? My grandfather, man. My grandfather was a warrior, man. He always played slow jams. And he beat up a lot of people. He had the biggest hand I ever seen. He would crush men's skull. I used to always be with him, Pop. He used to beat a lot of people up. He played all slow jams. Otis Redding, Nat King Cole. He played slow jams. That's where I got that from. I had an old soul. My grandfather didn't play tough music. He played smooth shit. And he would get out, jump out on the block, and smack open hand fire out of niggas. If you owed him money and he caught you out there on the boulevard, he did you dirty. And he was respectable, a gangster and a gentleman, they say, right? But this right here moved me because I was listening to the music. Listen to the music that they listening to, man.
You gotta go get it, man. You gotta go get it.
We gon' go get it.
You gotta go get it. You gotta take this shit from me. They ain't gonna give you shit. You gotta take it from me. You make that bitch say I quit. Tell that motherfucker say I quit. Make that motherfucker quit, dog. So you won't have no fucking doubt.
But ain't have no gangster shit on. He ain't have one no NBA young boy. He ain't have no Snoop Murder was the case that they gave him, right? That shit sound like some old Donnie McKirkwood, some old church music, man. And then he went out there and whooped Canelo's Alvarez's ass. I'm about to watch that. Matter of fact, where is my remote? Where is the remote at? Damn it. Oh, here it is right here. Let me put that on Netflix right now, man. Put that on Netflix, man. Right? But how's the content, y'all, man? Everybody be safe. Don't drink too much. If you drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Do not listen. This would be the worst night to go to jail, right? You don't want to start your new year off in jail. Like I said, get drunk, but drink responsibly. Don't overdrink tonight, man. Don't overdrink. And I'm gonna close. I'm gonna play this video. I had to delete my man Michael Knight. Michael Knight said he was a military guy. Yo, Michael Knight, you was in the bushes, you was hating. But I did 7 pull-ups for you today, man. You was telling me to do 5. I did 7 on a bar, a scaffold bar. Because we had to put everything on. They think it's gonna snow tonight. But I deleted you. I blocked you already. But you probably already seen it from another page. Because you say that you were this person, but you're on a page where you're hiding your identity. So you're a coward. You're a coward. You had your screensaver was David Hasselhoff. Hopefully I said his name right, the actor. And your name was Michael Knight. But when I called you out, after you tried to call me out numerous times that I let slide, I just let it slide. I was like, come on, man. You got jealous fans on tendencies. You're in the bushes. You watch me shadow box. You critique that. You see me work in the community with the kids. You was critiquing that. I was just let it all slide. Right? But see, your last draw was when you tried to tell me I only did 1 pull-up. And that's when I had to break it down to you. You jealous motherfucker. Right? If I do 8 typewriters, which is holding my weight up, going side to side, right? If I do 8 headbangers, which is holding my weight up and then going forward, right? Common sense should tell you, especially you claiming to be a military man, So you got to be smart. You can't be dumb. That should tell you that I damn sure could do more than one pull up if I could hold my weight up like that on the bar and move around. But like I said, you've been in the bushes watching my content probably for years, just like a lot of these dudes. That is why I am slowly but surely transitioning away from always talking on boxing, because I think I have accomplished so much in boxing and continue to accomplish. Because right now I got something major going on that I don't even talk about. I'm not even going to talk about it because it's happening already. It already really happened, but I'm just not even going to talk about it because I'm going to continue to just show now. But another major event has taken place for Shanewz Boxing LLC. It has taken place. Media Marketing Management Motion. Serious inquiries only, Mr. 15%. And for those of y'all that didn't want to put $1 in the cash, like I said, you can't even afford my services, man. You can't even afford my services. You niggas don't even hit like buttons. But something major has already transpired. And but then I tell y'all, moving forward, I was like, yo, just watch. Y'all see the content now. Y'all see the thumbnail. I just dropped the fire thumbnail right here. Another fire one. I'm not gonna play it because it has music. But y'all seen it. And I read the literature. How does that sound? I read the literature, right? And that's how we'll end this. Right? Three in the building. Thank you, man. 3 of y'all been in here consistently the whole night. Thank you so much for sticking around. Like I said, if I was in my vehicle at work, there would have been a lot of people in here. When I go live on a job, man, they put my notifications out. They do. When I'm at the desk, not so much, man. That's why I gotta switch up and stop just talking boxing. But I wanted to end the year with a boxing live stream. Here it is right here, man. They got hypnotized by the gimmicks and missed the grind. Y'all missed the grind, man. While they were chasing tricks, I was stacking work, building a catalog, earning years the hard way. Right? You niggas talk about your views, your subscribers. Keep buying your views. Keep buying your subscribers. Go live every day. Pay for that app to make it seem like you're in the algorithm and all of that. Because that's cool. I have a catalog that drowns you now. Learn, not borrow. Now that catalog, the vision is moving so heavy, it's flooding the lane. Motion. They can't stop, can't replicate, because that's what they try to do. They replicate. And y'all know who y'all are. Y'all are all lame cornballs that sit around. This is why you don't hit the like button, you don't share content, because all you do is sit around in digital creator hater groups with no receipts, nothing. Because the guys that you look up to that have more money than you to invest in the illusion, they made you think that this was cool to do, which is not. The receipts are loud, the motion speaks fluent truth. As for the content now, it's sharp, it's layered, it's undeniable. That's why they in the jealous fan zone. It's packed. Spectators disguised as critics. That was Michael Knight. He was a spectator. Then he tried to design himself as a critic. No, you was a jealous hater because you're going to tell me that you do work and all of this, but everything that I was doing, you wanted to critique. Never saying, man, good work, good work. No, you don't have to say good work. But if you are always critiquing, you're a hater. You're a jealous fan zone hater, right? Because if you don't have nothing good to say, Why are you even over here always saying negativity? Right? But hey, what do I know, right? Watching every move because the work forced them to look. Pressure reveals position. Motion exposes motive. And you are exactly where you earned the right to be. Happy New Year. Same motion, bigger waves. Source Experience Motion Talk, Shanewz Boxing, LLC. Team Jones, man. Get it right, man. Shanewz Boxing. Fighters, reach out to me, man. But just come correct, man. Just know I am a motion maker, a motion provider, stamped and certified all over the game. I do not work for free. Just a fee. This is about the most that I do for free. But I get paid off of this now. My channel is monetized. I think I get $100 a month, which is roughly $1,200 for the year. And then you see why I'd be like, yeah, that's why I don't, it is what it is, man. Shout out to the guys that's making bucks, buku bucks off of this. I don't. That's why I come on here and I talk my shit the way I do, man. But like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this sauce. Happy New Year. Drink responsibly, be safe. Don't overdrink. And don't end up in jail tonight, man. A lot of people are going to wake up in jail tomorrow morning. They're going to go to jail tonight, man. Because there are a lot of drunk people out there that don't know how to party responsibly and enjoy themselves. They're going to get into fights and all of that dumb shit. And then when they wake up, sober up, they're going to be like, damn, I started my new year off like a straight clown. Yeah, but hopefully y'all enjoyed the sauce, man. Happy New Year, man. And maybe tomorrow, like I said, I want to put out an Abdul Mason video. Maybe I'll save that for tomorrow, man. I'll save that for tomorrow. All right. Yeah, they gotta stop trying to shadow ban my shit though. They really be trying to hide my numbers, man. I swear they do, man. They be look. You know why I think they do that? Because I exposed. I say, yo, if you say something is in the algorithm, right? Like the Anthony Joshua shit, that shit had to go up because I exposed it with how I put that content out. I was like, yo, this is in the algorithm. This was trending international news. Just not boxing content creators were talking about that. Right? This not boxing content creators were talking about that. So that had to be a big talked about thing. And see, they couldn't. Yeah, they was like, he exposed it. We can't hide his numbers on that. See, look, 287. They knew. They was like, yo, we can't make it seem like nobody's watching it, right? But I said what I said. Like, yeah, you niggas is frauds. This shit is smoke and mirrors. Cause look, this dude's not even in the algorithm no more. And this was the debate card right here. I did the debate card today. With Earl Spence. Look, Joe Dini's did 677, which is good. But Earl Spence right here, 363. Well, he screamed my company shit, right? But he said he did not.
Jackson going on. Jackson Flash, Mr. Man down.
Unleash your courage.
Yeah, you see how I did
path to greatness.
I made
Jackson going on. Jackson Flash, Mr. Man.
I threw the football field on him. I let him say his piece, but I was like, I don't want to show him. They always try to make it seem like I was clout chasing over him. Man, I have my own clout. That's eternal. Don't tell me I'm clout chasing off another man. I'm my own man, right? My daughter's video though. This video right here.
Oh, my name is Timothy Bradley, Desert Storm. They call me California, native Palm Springs, the Desert Storm. You already know, 5-time world champion.
Zone section. No lights, y'all. A little motion talk for sauce to end the year off. Only a foul snake type of female. Back on it. Look, I got the moves too, man. Look, I'm about to get loose, man. I want to come out. That was fast, man. I got that plow on quick. We don't play around. We don't play around. We on standby. That was right here, Michael Knight. This is for you, Michael Knight. Look, Michael Knight. Get the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look, Michael Knight, that was 7, man. You told me to do more than 1, 5. I did 7 for you, man. But I put 5. But I had to block you. Because you're a weirdo. If that's who you really are. You're a weirdo. But I blocked you, man. But like I said, man, if you are a military guy, you're educated. All the shit that you see me do on the ball, it's obvious I could do more than 1 pull-up, brother. To do those tricks, which they deem as my bad, y'all. I got kicked out the studio. I dropped the mouse and then jumped out, man. But this is the Source experience. Got it in under an hour. Daffy, would you like to go to the gas station? Look at Daffy. Very alert. Would you like to go to the gas station, Daffy? Would you like to get a coffee? Would you like to get a coffee? All the stores close early tonight, but they open early tomorrow, man. I want to go outside anyway because remember I told you my check engine light came on. I want to see if it comes back on now. So I'm gonna take a ride. I'm gonna ride the neighborhood. I'm gonna do neighborhood watch, y'all. But hopefully y'all enjoy the Source, man. Stay safe. It is New Year's. I think I want to fire my gun tonight. Right? How does that sound? Should I fire my gun, y'all? I should fire my gun, right? Which one should I fire? Should I fire the 9mm Smith & Wesson? Or should I fire the Glock tonight? Which one? Which one should I fire, y'all? Which one should I fire? I had to make sure it was nothing in the head right there. Which one should I fire, y'all? I think I'm gonna fire the 9mm. But look, I'm gonna fire this one tonight, y'all. Look, I put the camera on. I'll let y'all see one time. It's locked and loaded. Look, my hand ain't on the trigger. There it is, y'all. Look, locked and loaded. Locked and loaded, y'all. Y'all like that? It was locked and loaded. Show y'all one more time. It was armed and dangerous. Armed and dangerous. Right? Matter of fact, look, before I do that, look, look, armed and dangerous. Right here, look. Take the clip out. Armed and dangerous. Armed and dangerous. This is the Source. Look back into the holster. Gotta be ready, look. Back into the holster. But y'all be good, be safe, be responsible. But this is the Sauce Experience. The new, make a baby tonight, man. Stay inside, make a baby, man. Get on some back.
Shout out to Shanewz, the Sauce Experience. Have a good day, buddy.
This is the Sauce Experience. The news by Shanewz. But what do I know?
Shout out Showtime Shanewz. Yo, this is Kyle Miller. Holla at me.
Yep.
Yo, what's up? Joe Harris Boxing with the Sauce Experience. But what do I know?
Got it.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimuhela. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes. Yes, you know the vibes. I holla.